Turn the black thumb blue, do subscribe and click on the bell icon to receive all the updates from the exhibition industry.
So today we are at the Crowne Plaza, Okhla, and we are going to meet the man, the general manager, Mr. Ranjan Banerjee. The hotel has been in existence since 2010, and since then it has been attracting a steady flow of MICE events. Located strategically near India Expo Mart, near Expo Center Noida and Pragati Maidan, this hotel is doing wonderfully well in terms of its MICE infrastructure. Now we are going to speak to Mr. Banerjee about how his hotel is equipped to handle the MICE events which are happening alongside Delhi as a major hub. Mr. Banerjee, we would like to understand what is your take on the MICE industry and as a leading hotel.
From this, I go on to two different tangents. One is how we are placed, and second is how Delhi is placed. So one, when I say the MICE business in Delhi is extremely promising and is booming and is going great so far. Why do I say so? Because you have the Expo Mart, as you said, you have the convention center in Dwarka coming up, and you have Pragati Maidan gearing up, which should be operational in next 2 years. And of course, very close to our hotel, we have the NSIC. So NSIC Convention Center, which is the heart of South Delhi. So we have all these areas. So what we now need is a push from the government to ensure that international MICE comes to Delhi. So we saw last year, or every alternate years, we have the Auto Expo. Then we have the Gift Expo and the Handicrafts Expo. Which came in a big way was the CPHI, the Pharma MICE last year. Right. So, while these happen, we need more to sustain the tempo in the city. And that can only happen as the time grows with the different hotels, the DMCs who organize this, and these centers where these conventions happen. We come together on the same platform. We have to make India a value proposition, and Delhi also a super value proposition. Otherwise, we still hear that people go to HICC in Hyderabad, or see, I'm not saying that they shouldn't go anywhere else in India. They should. But what is the value we give to the organizers when they come to Delhi or when they come to India per se? For example, we in our hotel or any of our Crowne Plazas, we are all geared up because we say that we are the place to meet. So when we say we are a place to meet, we have a specialized division. And that specialized division is for business travelers who are traveling for success. And we are there to complement and support them in their success. For that, we have a different wing or a different section within our Department of Sales and Marketing, which we call it as Crowne's Meeting. So Crowne Meeting team is headed by a specialized Crowne Meeting director, who is assisted by associate director, and then you have sales, Crowne Meeting manager, and Crowne Meeting associates. So if you have a full-fledged team like this, like what we have in all of our Crowne Plazas. So if you walk into any Crowne Plazas in India or internationally, so you will know that we are all geared up to meet this challenge. And we actually we look forward to more such events. In the past, in our hotel in Crowne Plaza, Okhla, we have hosted international events like Fair Trade, and which is a biennial event which happens every 2 years across anywhere in the world. So year before last it was with us, and this year it's going to be in South America. So they went happy. Then last year we hosted the MSME, hosted by, in fact, the government of India. So, and then you have other international exhibitions which keep on happening. For them, the delegations come and stay with us. So yes, and I would say, for when we say India is growing, so this is a way, one of a big promising segment which could ensure that we get more and more people if we handle our MICE segment so well in India.
So what kind of support systems you have in place to, make sure that their meetings or their incentive plans they have to support? What arrangements do you have at your hotel to support these organizers or corporates?
So including me, the entire team is there to handhold the event organizer from the day one, wherein the query comes in, right? And we ensure that we reply back to that query within 2 hours. So 2 hours response time is so very important for any Crowne Plaza. So when you have a great start, definitely everything falls in place within the expected time limits. And when you maintain time for any of our clients, be it international, be it domestic, so I think that is the least we all look forward to. That is the least the clients look forward to. And then you have to give all the meeting organizers, the options wherein they do various, besides the meeting. See, in the meetings also, when you're having a meeting for 3 days, 4 days, or even for 2 days, it's in today's changing world, wherein executives who are coming here, they want to be in a fresh state of mind, always on the go. So they are learning and then they are delivering. So therefore we say all these travelers, they are traveling here for success, right? So we have to, we as a team of hotel, we have to ensure that when they go out, they are successful. So we ensure that starting from the day, which starts with a hearty breakfast, and the breakfast menu is never the same, we ensure that on a daily basis. Because it could be a 3 days or 4 days meeting where delegates come in across the world. And we ensure the menu for the breakfast has something or the other for every national of the world, which appeals to their taste buds.
International cuisine.
Right. So we have international cuisine, which could be having around 62 items, of which 20 odd items keep on changing on a daily basis. And then when you go to the meeting rooms have access to fresh light. So fresh light is so very important in today's world when we see that even our medical professionals, they say that fresh light and sunshine is very important.
You ensure that.
Right. So for our meeting venues, we have that. And sometimes for select meetings, you need different venues. So that venue could be on the could be in the garden. We have a jade garden, so where you have green grass. So many of our meetings have happened wherein organizers wanted their team members early in the morning to be feeling the morning dew,
Which is very nice.
which is great.
And do you also make sure that the other amenities are in place, like light and sound and the other support structure?
Those I think those are the very essentials. So when I talk of options is it is little out of the mundane. Otherwise, meetings 10 years back used to be in a room, very regulated lights, just mics and maybe a screen. But today life has changed. So as I said, we have meetings in our swimming pool. So we have meetings in our in Jade Garden, we have meetings in a setup which is like a restaurant, so that your imagination, you can rein in your imagination and come out successful after that meeting. So it's a as far as Crowne Plaza, as any of our Crowne Plazas is concerned, it's a fantastic opportunity for any meeting organizer to host it with us, and for us also it's an opportunity to showcase what Crowne Plaza is, what Delhi is, what India is.
And as you rightly said that we have big venues like Expo Mart and Pragati Maidan, where a lot of international events are happening every other day. So do you also particularly focus on their delegates, and you ensure that their delegates come and stay at your venue? Do you have some incentivized rates for them?
Rates are, as you know, in today's world, rates, nobody can hold on to the rates. It's a extremely dynamic world. So we are as competitive as any of our competition. But when we say rates, it's a total value proposition. So we give you the works with it. We give you the best of Crowne Plaza services. We give you the sleep advantage. See, when anybody comes into any of our hotels, so we ensure that in a Crowne Plaza, we give them sleep advantage, wherein they sleep well, and when they get up in the morning, they're refreshed, totally refreshed. So, although this might sound very basic, but usually this is overlooked. So we have the 24 hours guaranteed wake-up call. As in, the guest wants any time, we ensure that you will get the wake-up call whatever time, be it 7 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 10 in the night, 2 in the after midnight. So we guarantee that. So this is part of our Crowne Plaza culture.
If we talk about your particular hotel, how would you rate how the MICE is shaping up over the past couple of years? How the number of events have been growing at your hotel? What are the statistics like?
So I would say we have been very fortunate, and it's a growing segment for us. It is around, MICE is around 27% of our business, so which is a huge thing. So MICE and corporates go hand in hand. So yeah, it is extremely promising. And with when I said government support, we already have government support in the form of e-visas. So for all international delegates, it's not a case wherein 2 years back or 3 years back people had to wait for the visas for a month or for 25 days. Now people apply within a week, the visa is there. Within week, 10 days, the visa is there. So internationally, I think we are geared up, as well as domestically. Definitely we are there.
My final question, any major events that are about to happen at your venue which you'd like to inform to our readers or subscribers?
I would want to hold on to it. But yes, what is happening in the city, we all know, and which is that CPHI would happen, Auto Expo would happen. So we are all geared up, and we have quite a big blocks who would be, bookings are already there, and we look forward to welcoming them and hosting them, and they go back to their own countries and to their own cities and talk about Crowne Plaza as well as Delhi.
And in one word, what does Crowne Plaza stand for?
It stands for service, it stands for traveling for success.